Hi, it's Walter Burns from Keller Williams City Life Realty and livingonthehudson.com for this week's Living on the Hudson weekly recap. So, jumping right into the Hudson County market, in the past week, there have been 142 properties that have offers accepted on them in the Hudson County MLS. They had an average list price of $775,000 and a median list price of $725,000. They were on the market for an average of 37 days, and the median days in the market was 24 days. So the average days on market is a little bit lower than it was last week, which was about 40. Looking through the list of properties that have offers accepted, over in Bulls Ferry, Jacobs Ferry in West New York, you had 162 Lydia Drive. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome, 1764 square feet. The list price was $949,000, and it has gone under contract 6 days on the market. So this is located in the townhome community of Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry. It's on the Guttenberg side of the community, and this is a duplex townhome, 3 bedrooms. As you see here, separate dining room area. This unit does look like it has had some upgrades to it, especially with the flooring. The community was built in the early to mid 1990s. There was one section that was built around 2000. Also, this kitchen looks newer as well. So this home did have some upgrades, and it is now under contract in Bulls Ferry and Jacobs Ferry in West New York. And this is on the Guttenberg side. As I mentioned in previous videos, the community is on the border of Guttenberg and West New York. About 30% of the community is in Guttenberg, and the remainder is in West New York. Also looking through the list of some other properties, in Hoboken, Wonder Lofts, 720 Clinton Street. This is the former Wonder Bread factory. This is one of the last remaining units that the developer has for sale in the community. This is a very large unit, a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,000 square foot unit listed for $3,499,000 on the market for 60 days, and it has gone under contract at the Wonder Lofts. This is penthouse 701. So this is one of the more expensive condominium sales in recent times for Hoboken. And this penthouse has gone under contract, hasn't closed yet. When these properties do sell, I'll be sure to report back on what they ended up selling for. And the sales should close within the next few months, I imagine. So Wonder Lofts, 2 separate buildings. You have 720 Clinton Street, and then you have a building across the street, which is a smaller building. Concierge building, has a pool, fitness center, residence club, children's playroom area. And in recent times, it's one of the newer condominium buildings on a larger scale that's been built in Hoboken. In downtown Jersey City, there were several sales. I noticed here at 77 Hudson Street, you had unit 1403, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 744 square feet, listed for $830,000, and it went under contract 60 days on the market. Also came with parking for 1 car. And this is located in the, looks like the northwest side of 77 Hudson. So looking towards Grove Street over here and towards 99 Hudson. So it's not a view home per se in the building, but it does have views of Jersey City. And this has gone under contract at 77 Hudson. Again, concierge building. It was built around 2006 by K. Avnanian, has an outdoor pool, about 40,000 plus square feet of indoor and outdoor amenities, including a residence lounge, movie theater, game room, a big fitness center, and that's over at 77 Hudson. In downtown Jersey City, Dixon Mills, 158 Wayne Street, Unit 107A, listed for $520,000. It's a 1-bedroom, 1.5-bath duplex, 894 square feet on the first floor, 34 days on the market. And Dixon Mills is the former Dixon Pencil Factory, converted to condominiums in the mid 2000s. Originally rental apartments they were converted to rentals in the mid 80s. Before that, it was an actual functioning factory. So this is an industrial building that was converted into residential units. And the nice thing about this community is really no two units are the same, because they used existing factory buildings. There's unique things about every unit. So it's not very cookie cutter, as you say. Everything is a little bit more unique. Uh, Building has a concierge, has a fitness center. Throughout the community are several of these courtyards and barbecue areas, children's playroom. And I'll link down below the link to my website, Living on the Hudson, where we profile Dixon Mills, and you can check out other units that may be available there. But this one listed for $520 and was on the market a little over a month. In North Bergen, 7B Cove Lane. This is in the Rock Harbor community. This is a townhome community built in 1986 along the river in North Bergen. It's right off of River Road. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,800 square foot unit. It was on the market a week, listed for $935. And this is one of the original townhome communities in the River Road area. The complex recently went through a large renovation. They renovated they changed the roofs, they did the exteriors, so they changed the look and the feel of the community. It used to be red, now it's this modern gray. They updated a lot of their landscaping as well throughout the complex. But if you like square footage, the units here tend to be larger. As development went on over the years, developers tend to have built smaller size homes in the area. So the square footage tends to be larger here over at Rock Harbor. Rock Harbor, you have garage parking for 2 cars as well. And it is a gated community. And many of the units are duplex or triplex. And that is now under contract at Rock Harbor, listed for $935. And when it closes in late November, be happy to report back on what it's sold for. In Weehawken, you had the Avenue Collection, 1200 Avenue, Port Imperial, Unit 409, listed for $1,738,000, on the market 56 days, 3-bed, 3-bath, 1,773 square foot unit. And this is in the second phase of the Avenue Collection. Looks like this unit faced south, overlooking the pool. And the Avenue Collection was developed by Lennar. It consists of buildings 1,000 and building 1,200 Avenue at Port Imperial. And this was a pretty straightforward 3-bedroom unit with a balcony. South-facing unit. You see a little bit of Lower Manhattan here off of the living room windows. Again, concierge building. They have an outdoor pool, fitness center, residence lounge, indoor garage parking as well, and located very close to the ferry to West New York. And the bus to New York City is right across the street. And that's under contract at the Avenue Collection. Looking through some solds over at Park and Shore in Jersey City, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,410 square foot unit. 75 Park Lane, unit 2704, listed for $1,895,000. It sold for $1,820,000. It was a cash purchase. And this is a 2-bedroom unit on the corner overlooking Manhattan. So it's a high floor 2-bedroom with the Lower Manhattan views on the southeast corner of the building. And Park and Shore is one of the newer condominium buildings that was built in downtown Jersey City. It's located in the Newport section, has a concierge, indoor pool. They have a large amount of amenities, large fitness center, residence club, large common outdoor rooftop area with barbecue, so you can host parties up there. It's very nice. And this is about 5-6-year-old building at this point, located in the Newport section of downtown Jersey City. And this sold for $1,820,000. Also in downtown Jersey City, you had another unit in the same building at unit 710, 75 Park Lane over at Park and Shore, listed for $799. It sold for $780, 54 days on the market. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 713 square foot unit on the 7th floor. So this is a lower floor unit, does not have any New York City views, but this also sold in the same building over at Park and Shore in Newport. and that sold for $780. In Weehawken, you had 530 Gregory Avenue, which is Gregory Commons, Unit 101C, listed for $499, and it sold for $499, 21 days on the market. And Gregory Commons is located above on the Palisades Cliff, overlooking the Lincoln Tunnel entrance. It was originally a factory that converted to condominiums in the late 1980s. It's made up of 3 separate buildings on Gregory Avenue, and many of the units are duplexes, and this is also a duplex layout in the community. And this listed for $499. And that was 1,780 square feet. So 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,780 square feet, sold for $499. And it also had parking for 1 car over at Gregory Commons. In West New York, Grandview Building Number 2, 20 Avenue in Port Imperial, Unit 411, listed for $839. It sold for $830. This was in the market 13 days, 1,293 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, with parking for 1 car. I've talked about this building in the past. This was developed by K.F. Nanian around 2004, 2005. And it is one of the several condominium buildings located in the Port Imperial section of West New York, not far from the ferry to New York City. This was built by K.F. Nanian. This is Grandview Building Number 2, and it's located next to Grandview 1, which is Building 22 Avenue at Port Imperial. This is a concierge building. They have an outdoor pool, a large fitness center, residence club, garage parking as well. And this is in the Port Imperial section. You have an Acme supermarket, you have Starbucks, a wine shop, several restaurants. So this is kind of all-encompassing community where it's very convenient. Everything, you don't have to go far if you need to go shopping. You don't have to get into a car either. You can get into a car if you wanted to along River Road, but if you want to grab stuff, it's all located here in the community. And you can see here this unit overlooked the courtyard and the pool area over at Grandview Number 2. As far as news articles go, there was one article on Jersey Digs that Jersey City has improved an industrial site for development in Paulus Hook. And this is pretty big news because Paulus Hook is one of the oldest sections of downtown Jersey City and really does not have a lot of new development going on. So this building here, which is the proposal, which looks with these arched windows like an older factory building, is located at 215 Van Voorst Avenue in Paulus Hook. So if I zoom out here on the calendar, here's the Exchange Place waterfront, Paulus Hook section here, which is the oldest part, one of the oldest sections in downtown Jersey City. And zooming in, you can see here, this is a factory building, and I've driven by this building hundreds of times and was waiting for it to be developed. But they're going to develop this site here into residential units, and the proposal is for something that looks like this. With some sort of commercial space, it looks like on the first floor. I don't know yet if this is going to be for sale or for rent, but it looks like they are proposing to build, they're going to have parking as well over here at 215 Van Voorst Ave. And as I learn more about the project, I'll be happy to post additional information about it. But I'll link this article down below with a rendering here of what the project could potentially look like. And it looks like they have approved this design. And I'll link this down below. These articles come out every Monday. These videos come out every Monday. Feel free to comment, like, or subscribe down below. And if you have any further questions about the Hudson County real estate market, or just want to chat in general about real estate, feel free to reach out anytime at walter@livingonthehudson.com or at 347-448-3766. Thank you. Have a great day.